Indian economy tackle to the ongoing economic slowdown? Will the government be lighter on the tax design or the incentives for the middle class will be high? Is the prediction of IMF for the slowdown be there for Indian market as well? These are some of the inevitable questions Finance Minister must have battled in her head when she presented the Union Budget 2023 on February 1. This year, when Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced the budget, she claimed that we are stepping into Amritkaal, a golden era which dates back to Vedic age when gates of heaven will open for human beings. She demarcated the period of 2023 to 2047 as Amritkaal that also coincides with the completion of 100 remarkable years of Indian youth independence and growth. The vision for Amritkaal articulated in the Union Budget for Finance Year 2023-24 is centered around opportunities for citizens with focus on youth, growth and job creation, strong and stable macroeconomic environment. The world has recognized the Indian economy as a bright star, with its economic growth estimated at 7%, which is the highest among all major economies. Saptrishi, as propounded by the Finance Minister in her speech as shown in the figure, highlighting the key areas of the story of growth in upcoming years. The 7 priorities of inclusive development, infrastructure plus investment, last mile efforts, youth power, unleashing the potential, green growth and financial sector will help build a resilient economy. Now let's have a look on output after public survey of budget. The presentation of the Union Budget for 2023-24 came at a precarious period marked by the geopolitical unrest, high inflation and trends towards a global economic recession. Before the forthcoming Lok Sabha elections, which are scheduled for early 2024, the 2023 Union Budget would be the last full-year budget from PM Modi-led administrations. Expectations had already begun to rise even before its presentation on February 1, 2023, be it from business looking for more incentives or salaried workers hoping for fewer taxes or general population which is feeling the effect of inflation and hoping for cheaper prices on basic goods. Now, let us try to analyze the real GDP and per capita income of the nation over the years via a graphical presentation. What changes the economy has seen and how it is developing. Per capita income has more than doubled to rupee 1.97 lakh in around 9 years. Indian economy has increased in size from being 10th to 5th largest in the world in the past 9 years. EPFO membership has more than doubled to 27 crore. 7,400 crore digital payments of rupee 126 lakh crore has taken place through UPI in 2022. 11.7 crore household toilets constructed under Swachh Bharat mission. 9.6 crore LPG connections provided under Ujjwal. 220 crore COVID vaccination of 102 crore persons. 47.8 crore PM Jan Dhan Bank accounts. Insurance cover for 44.6 crore persons under PM Suraksha Bima and PM Jeevan Jyoti Yojana. Cash transfer of rupees 2.2 lakh crore to over 11.4 crore farmers under PM Kisan Samman Nidhi. Now, let us try to dig further into the prime areas where the Union Budget 2023-24 has laid emphasis on. It has allocated rupees 16,549 crore for the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, which is nearly 40% higher on year. The budget for financial year 2023 has allocated rupees 14,300 crore for IT Ministry. The budget allocates around 1.13 trillion in national level education spending, covering schools and higher education. Meanwhile, the technical and vocational education sector has been allocated a budget of around 3.52 million. The overall vision of the budget is to have a technology-driven and knowledge-based economy with strong public finances. The government aims to achieve this through creating opportunities and fulfilling the aspirations of citizens, especially young people. Government does fully recognize the potential of these growing and emerging fields. Though the alarming situation of malnutrition is engulfing the nation, there has been no significant increase in the budget allocated to Saksham Anganwadi and Poshan Abhiyan, which caters to the need of pregnant women and growing children. On the similar grounds, an ambitious scheme of UPA government Manrega, which provides jobs to the unemployed youth in the rural areas, is given just 1.3% of GDP, hitting all the time low. The areas where the allocations are majorly raised are railways and roadways. Coming to the roadways, the hike has been of 24%, and on the other hand, railways will see an increase in the allocation of over 1 lakh crore rupees, which is a historic drift. There will be 3 more factories set up to increase the production of Vande Bharat trains, and even there will be introduction of hydrogen run trains in the upcoming years, with the aim to decrease the fiscal deficit as low as 4.5%. And keeping up for the changing global scenario, it will be tough work ahead on the rope for Modi-led administration, which even wishes to have net carbon emissions as zero till 2070. Though the government is trying to match steps with developed countries like USA, and with the tough competition coming from Dragon's Den, it will be interesting to see how it fares in the longer run. The ongoing global recession after COVID-19 and the striking unemployment rate will only add to its woes. Let us see how it performs and delivers to the promise of Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. On the expected lines of the politics, opposition parties claim the Union Budget 2023, the last full-fledged budget of the Modi government in its second term, and said that the budget offers no solution to address the rampant unemployment, rising inflation, as well as growing inequality between the rich and the poor. As the country is scheduled to have assembly polls in some states in 2023 as well as Lok Sabha elections in 2024, the opposition did not miss the opportunity to term the budget as anti-poor. Even the chief ministers of non-BJP ruled states said the union budget ignored their demands and failed to address the country's economic concerns. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee said it was a dark budget that offers no ray of hope and has been prepared with an eye on the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, called the budget anti-poor and non-futuristic. For the digital payment capacities, the government has allocated Rs 1,500 crore for promotion of digital payments in the budget for 23-24. This scheme facilitates banks in building robust digital payment ecosystem, promoting RuPay debit card and Beam UPI digital transactions across all sectors. The allocation, though higher than rupee 200 crore allocated in the budget for 22-23, is lower than the revised estimate of rupee 2,137 crore likely to be spent by the central government for the promotion of digital payment initiatives. The PLI scheme for IT hardware, which offers incentives between 2% and 4% on the incremental sales for goods such as laptops, servers, tablets, and all-in-one PCs manufactured in India, has been allocated rupee 146 crores. So here comes with the conclusion that overall the Indian budget 2023-24 was aimed at promoting economic growth, enhancing social welfare, and supporting the recovery from COVID-19 pandemic. The budget received mixed reactions from various stakeholders, with some lauding its focus on healthcare and education, while others criticized the government's borrowing plans and inadequate allocations for some sectors. For more updates, stay tuned.